All summer long, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck had our heads spinning. They filed for divorce, and I was very sad. They did. I was, because I wanted it to work. I really was into the fairy tale of, they went back together, and so, but they sold their house, and then it was a divorce file. She filed for divorce. But then last week, J-Lo and Ben were spotted going to brunch together, okay? So according to reports, they couldn't keep their hands off each other. And I was looking at it and I was like, girl, you can't go back and sleep with them. Because I'm gonna tell you, there's a reason y'all broke up in the first place. It is, but I do understand. When you break up, you ever break up with your man and then all of a sudden you still physically, you want him? I think it's because of the soul tie that you have with him. I think it's because when you get married, it's that, coming together as one. So your soul is yearning for that person. And I remember when I split up with one of my husbands, it was 1 or 1A, I can't remember which one. It was 1A, it was 1A. And I was thinking about getting back together with him. And I remember, I just said, you know what, I think I want to try and make this work again. And one of my dear friends said to me, he said, Sherri, if you're gonna get back together with them, you are gonna have to make some changes in order to make the relationship work as well as him. And he said, write down all of the changes that you would have to make and see if you can do it. Not just for 30 days, not just for 60 days, but can you make those changes for 5 years or more? And I thought long and hard about it. And so I went to my little prayer closet, I wrote down all of the changes that I would have to make. And then I looked at the changes and I said, hell no, we gonna get that divorce. I ain't gonna be able to, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'll just, not for the next 5, not for the next 10. I can do it for 30 days. But that, that put it in perspective for me with J-Lo and Ben. I don't know what's going on in their relationship, but I do know if there are unresolved issues and you break up, when you get back together again, if you have not healed, the same issues are going to come back up. That just is. So if those haven't been worked on and the healing hasn't been worked on, and Jenny she did a documentary, and it was called This Is Me Now, and she talked about, Ben Affleck being the love of her life and how much she, just was in love with him in their marriage, and then they divorced. Now if they get back together, she gonna have a sequel to the documentary, and it's gonna have to be called, for real though, This Is Me. No, I'm serious, This Is Me. Oh my goodness, it's so much. And the thing about J-Lo, when she filed for divorce exactly 2 years after their big second wedding ceremony. And then she filed for divorce, John, I don't know if you know this, she filed for divorce by herself. She went alone and filed for divorce. This is one of the big superstars over filing for divorce, no lawyers, no nothing. I don't know what happened, but do you know how bad it had got to be if J-Lo went down to the courthouse by herself with rollers in her hair and a bathrobe and some slippers? Before the doors even opened, she was standing in line with her Starbucks coffee, just standing there. But I have to say, I hope that, I love marriage. I think marriage is an amazing thing, and you guys were married. So, if you want to get back together, I hope it works out. I would say you probably don't have to tell all of us. Maybe keep that to yourself so that you can give it a chance. I mean, we're a society, we love to know everybody what they're doing, but sometimes it's not our business. And if you're trying to work it out, maybe do it away from, prying eyes so you can give it a chance to grow and heal and be solid. So I wish you all the best, J-Lo, Ben Affleck. I really do.
We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time.